Okay, well, Satnam. So kind of a unique time for me to be having a class on a Wednesday, but I had just have returned from my pilgrimage to Espanola, New Mexico. And I realized I've been going there for like 11 years. I'm just so unaware of time these days. It's become completely nonlinear for me since I've begun practicing Kundalini Yoga. It's pretty funny. I truly am somewhat beyond time and space, which sometimes can get me in trouble because I'm like, wait, what day is it? Where am I? But it's all good. So anyway, I had a wonderful time. And one of the things that came to me when I was there was, did you just turn the mic up? That's okay. I'm like, wow, I'm really getting projective. Is this understanding of the actual science of behind Kundalini Yoga and the technology that's behind Kundalini Yoga. So I wanted to take some time and share that with you all very specifically. So let's tune in so we can receive this information from that sense of our higher self, and you'll really absorb it. But I've written a whole bunch of stuff on the right board, and I'd like to kind of go over all this funky looking diagram that I've attempted to create. All right, so let's tune in. So all of you, do you need a mantra sheet? They're right there. Barb, do you need one? Yeah, just grab one there, dear. Adrian's good, yeah. Atomic, you're either here or here, dear. Okay. So please rub your hands together. And as we rub our hands, be conscious that you're obviously generating energy because you feel the friction heat from this motion. But close your eyes and really go into the subtlety, pardon me, of what's transpiring. We're stimulating our brain, the left and right hemispheres. And we're starting to also work on the elements, the 5 elements, the tattvas. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. And we're activating the 7 star forces. All these are energetically in the hands. Rub, rub, rub. Good. And then let's press the palms firmly and evenly together, consolidating that energy and bring it into the heart. And as you bring it into your heart center, go ahead and adjust your posture so your spine is beautifully tall and lengthened. And you're just taking some nice deep breaths in as you relax into this very noble, very regal posture. Continue to deepen the breath. Grateful for your body, your mind, your breath. And this beautiful opportunity that we have coming together tonight in group consciousness and community. So we'll take a deep breath in to begin. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Om Namo Gurudeva Namo. Inhale deeply and hold your breath. Hold the breath and squeeze the body and bring the energy up from the base of the spine. Push it up. Exhale. Continue to be conscious of this energy rising. Be aware of the energy moving from internal to external in the auric field that surrounds you. We'll start to the left, then to your back, then to your right, then to the front. Adgide Name, Jugadgide Name, Satgide Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name, Adgide Name, Jugadgide Name, Satgide Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name, Adgide Name, Jugadgide Name, Satgide Name, Siddhi Gurudeve Name. Inhale deeply. Holding the breath again, expand this field of light, clear and bright all around you. Merge our fields into one radiant, beaming group consciousness, infinite projection. And exhale. Good. Satnam. So when we chant the Adgide Name, Name, not Name, Name, Name. This is something that I was recently brought to my attention. Name is not right. Name is correct. The pronunciation of the mantras is really critical. It's good to know exactly how to pronounce them, because then you check in and you connect into the coded vibration that it's offering you much clearer. You're going to get it regardless, because we're very protected and we're very loved in this spiritual practice. Our efforts are noticed, even if we're really struggling with creating the sound of the mantra and just the physical practice, maybe all of that, right? Okay. Name. All right. So what's the angle? Name of this class is Calibration of Angles. Calibration. What is calibration? Calibration is the actual honing of the caliber. Caliber has to do with the fineness, the fine-tuningness of things. And you know, a gun caliber is the calibration of the barrel. You know, how, and the bullets. I mean, this is kind of a violent way to talk about it, but it's a mechanical way so you understand it a little bit more. The more fine-tuned that the barrel is, the smoother and the more machine-honed that it is, the more of a projectile, faster and cleaner projectile you'll get from the mechanics of the gun firing. Same thing when we project with our mantras, with our movement of the body in all these different positions. And we want to build that sense of calibration through this technology that Kundalini offers, all right? So when we talk about triangles and angles in Kundalini, so I'm going to hop down and I'm going to come up to this right board and see if I can decipher this stuff for you guys. And this mantra that we're listening to is actually a calibration, a specific calibration mantra. So it's kind of cool. All right, so Lace, tell me if you're going to get this. This is for our live stream audience. We want to make sure that they get included in all of this too. Is that good, Lacey? This way? Can everybody see that still? Dave, can you see it? Okay. So what we're going to be looking at is the way that these triangles work. And we've got lots of triangles that are happening. And triangles, when we begin to activate them in the specific way that Kundalini offers, the science and the technology of Kundalini offers, they become pyramids, and then thus they become power stations. And it's really cool when that starts to happen. And we're also going to talk about blocks tonight. And blocks aren't really a bad thing. Dave and I were talking about this today. Blocks are actually important opportunities for you to cut through them and create a pyramid. So it's an opportunity for growth, okay? So the first triangle that we're going to talk about is this one that's up here between the eyes. It's like this, and it goes up to the third eye, okay? So those are your eyes. And there's the third eye. So the triangle, this is the upper triangle, beginning of the upper triangle, and it points up. because it's moving up into the crown and into the etheric realms. It's a station that receives, it projects up, and it receives from the cosmos in, okay? The second triangle is the one that's actually at your moon center, the chin, and it goes up to the corners of the mouth just below the nose. So when I ask you to look at the tip of the nose, you're activating this triangle, okay? Third triangle is at your throat, and it actually goes from just at the breastbone into the throat itself, and also moves somewhat up to the chin. So these three triangles up here contain, the very tip of this one contains the crown chakra. So these are also the energy centers that are involved in these triangles. The crown chakra, the third eye, and the throat chakra. And this is all a great big triangle that is known as the upper triangle, okay? So it's like triangles within triangles, and then vortexes within these triangles, okay? Then you get down to the fourth triangle, which contains the heart chakra. And this triangle is actually, I'm sorry, I did not explain the third triangle very, very well. It's actually the throat, and then goes nipple to nipple, and contains the heart. So the upper triangle is all of this here. But interestingly enough, the heart is its own standalone energy. It's not necessarily within this upper triangle. It affects the upper triangle because as we move down, this lower chakra centers, which now point down. These all point down because this is where we're in the physical earthly realm. This is where we're in the etheric realm, the heavenly realms. This is the earth. And we are children of the earth. So it's really important that we're aware of this lower triangle and that we elevate it. Because what happens is the heart is the communication station between the lower and the upper. So if we have the heart open and we have these in balance, so here we have at the navel point, it goes down, and it's a little different in men and women. Not surprising. So with men, it goes from the navel down to around the testicle area. But with women, it goes to the navel to each ovary. So it kind of divides there. I found that really interesting. And then we have the sacral energy center is here. So we have the navel point chakra and the sacral point chakra. And then we have, finally, this triangle here. So this is 4, 5, 6. And then we have 7, which is the root chakra. And it moves from like the hips down to almost at the base of the spine, where the perineum is. Okay? So the perineum is that dome of muscle. It's the actual exit of the root chakra. Is everybody with me so far with the anatomy here? Okay, good. So all of this is where we have our earthly gains, where we have our sexuality, where we have our acceptance, where we have all this very powerful, grounded, magnetic energy to the earth. Lots of folks get stuck in here. But if we can elevate this energy, because this is naturally a lower vibrational energy, then that's okay. We want it to be that way. We want to be grounded. That's great. But we also want it to be vibrating at a higher level of just low, low, low vibration so that we can fully fuel, because this is the fuel for this. All right? So if we have a block is essentially a square. Here's our square. Kundalini is the ginger. You can sit here, honey, or you can sit next to the other ginger. Oh, no, that's Eli's. Sorry. Here's your spot right here. Thank you for coming. Sure. Good job for finding it. So here's the block, and a block is a square. So essentially, if you remember what we have on the other side, we've got let's say we have a big block in the sacral sexual center, all right? Well, when we do Kundalini yoga, the practice of Kundalini yoga creates diagonal, angular energy. It goes like this. Boom. What do we got now? 2 triangles. So we've totally reconfigured this geometric shape to become not only 1 pyramid, but 2 pyramids. And this is where we start to get into the real work of creating these power stations. Because these, let's say we're doing specific things to work on the lower chakras and the lower triangle, then this is probably where our focus would be, because all the kriyas are designed to work in very specific areas of the body. And there's thousands and thousands of kriyas. So this is the physical work that we do. And then we can add the mantras, because the mantras also create this diagonal energy. And then we have the mind becomes retrained, so that we don't have this block affecting the energy of the mind. And we start to think differently. And the mind is the master computer, and the body follows the mind in many ways. But in this case, we're working on the physical and the mental and the spiritual all at the same time. Pretty cool, huh? Questions? Did I do okay with that? Because that was a lot. Okay, good. Let's have an experience with it, okay? Because I'm really excited about the class I put together for tonight. Okay. Thank you. I wasn't sure how that was going to work, but I felt like it worked pretty good. Okay. So I've got a whole, also a document on all the different angles and how each angle affects a physical element of the body. So if you raise your legs or arms up 0 to 6 inches, you're affecting the ovaries and the sex glands. 6 to 18 inches or 15 degrees, your navel point and kidneys. 12 inches to 2 feet, 30 degrees, liver, spleen, gallbladder, and pancreas. 1.5 to 2.5 feet, which is 45 degrees, liver, upper stomach, gallbladder. 2 to 3 feet, which is 60 degrees, heart, lungs, stomach. 4 feet, 70 to 90 degrees, thyroid, parathyroid, pineal. And 90 degrees is your memory, your pineal, and pituitary. Science. Yep. And arms, sitting and doing the arms at various degrees, same thing. Like when we do ego eradicator, 60 degrees, you're bringing a direct flow into the heart with this. And we now know 60 degrees is not only working on the heart, but you're working on your lungs and your stomach. It's very cool. All right. Let's bring our hands into this mudra. Okay. So we're sitting in easy pose with a straight spine. We're going to press the thumb into the inside underneath the little finger. This is the mercury finger. And then we're going to close our hands over it. Then you're going to squeeze that. It's going to be uncomfortable, but you won't. So the thumb is going to go beneath the little finger, which is called the mercury mound, because your little finger is your mercury finger. Then you're going to close the fingers over it, squeezing it, right? Then we're going to press our fists together so that the second segment of the knuckles, which is this knuckle here, ridge, presses together. Okay? And they're going to be facing away from each other like this, right at the heart level. Good. Now, look at the tip of your nose. Look at the tip of your nose. Lock your eyes there. Completely inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Now, inhale through your mouth and exhale through your nose. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Keep going in this rhythmic alternate of the breath between the nose and the mouth. Let your breath be complete. Try to make each inhale and exhale about 4 seconds in length, so 8 seconds total with the cycle. Caliber is the ability to maintain the projected status and activity of our command self. When we become our own direct authority, then the psyche can fulfill the self and you can be happy. Normally, we reject authority and initiate chaos out of an attempt to create individuality by difference rather than through integrity and wholeness. So this meditation that we're doing now, this breath practice, enhances your capacity for caliber to hold and execute self-authority. Yogi Bhajan says if you correctly and rhythmically practice this exercise, you will become saints. It gives power and control of your own caliber. It will affect the pituitary gland. You should just do it. Keep your eyes focused on the tip of the nose. And alternately, rhythmically breathe through the mouth and the nose. Just going to do this for 3 minutes. This is a breath for power and control of your own caliber. Listening to the Ajay mantra as your guide. One more minute.
Ju Anhasakas Aganja Panch Alakh
20 seconds.
Akal Dayal Alekh Ek Anamakan Agada Anathe Pramathe Ajoni Amoni Narage Narange Narupe.
Now inhale deeply to your maximum. Hold the breath and stretch your arms up. Stretch them up, 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 up. Stretch the spine, arms, hands. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Try to lift yourself off the ground. Exhale powerfully. And again, inhale deeply to your maximum and stretch up. Stretch up. Try to lift yourself off the ground, holding the breath. Good. Lift, lift. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Stretch up. And exhale and relax down. Good. Now, lie on your back. And we're going to do that experience of feeling the angles of lifting the legs. Okay? So lay flat. If you need to put a little blanket under your head for some softness, you can. Tuck your hands underneath your low back if you need more support. We're going to be lying down on our back doing the breath of fire. If you're on your moon cycle, your menstrual cycle, do not do the breath of fire. Just breathe long and deep. So, Charlotte, don't have your head on the bolster. Use that soft, squishy one or that pillow. That's better. That's better, yeah. All right. Now, when you're ready, put your legs together straight. Slide your hands underneath for support and just lift the legs 6 inches off the floor with the breath of fire. We're working on the ovaries and the sex glands. Good. Now lift them up 18 inches. We're working on the navel point and the kidneys. Good. Keep the breath of fire going. Good. Now 30 degrees up. So we're just lifting them up incrementally. Liver, spleen, gallbladder, and pancreas. Visualize that angle perfectly. Think of the angle, the hands on the clock. All right, now lift them up to 60 degrees, 2 to 3 feet off the floor. Heart, lungs, and stomach. Good. Now just go up a tiny bit more. Let's go to 4 feet at 70 degrees. Thyroid, parathyroid, and pineal. Keep the breath of fire going. And then finally bring the legs straight up to the ceiling at 90 degrees and keep the breath of fire going. Good. Keep it going. We're working on your memory, the pineal and the pituitary glands, the master glands of the brain and the glandular system. Good. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, relax down. And just feel how all of that, just very quickly, in 2 minutes is all we did, the various degrees of the angles, how you've done a complete warm-up and tune-up. So, Yogi G talked about it is better not to do a Kundalini Yoga exercise if you're careless about the angles. Just don't do it, he says, because in these exercises, angles are very important. 1 degree off, 1 degree right does make a lot of difference. Because it's just playing on the nerves, and nerves are very, very accurate as far as the human body is concerned. That is why I always request people to be very exact, accurate, and try to do their best. That last line, try to do their best, is key. All right. Please roll yourself up. Yeah. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. In some cases, it's very clear that the toes are pointed. He'll give the instruction. But, I often find that it just depends on how strong I'm feeling, if I'm pointing or flexing. And you can feel how it affects the muscles in the body with those 2 positions of the feet. So you can kind of play around with that if it's not calling for a specific foot position. Okay, we're going to squat. Hands on the floor. We're going to do 26 frogs. So, Adrian, you want to use the chair? Yeah, good job. Take your time. All right. So this is a way to raise the Kundalini energy very quickly, and it involves Sakriya at the end of the exercise. So we're going to put our feet together in a V, the heels touching and remaining touching. This is important. Keep the heels touching. All right? We're going to keep our fingers on the floor. So we'll inhale and stretch up, nose to knees. Exhale, sit all the way down, head up. There's 1. Let's do 26. When you've done 26, sit down and stretch the legs out. So now we have our legs together, feet are flexed. We're going to place our hands on the legs and keep the hands in the same place. So we're either going to grab hold of the toes and go up and down like this, or we're going to grab hold wherever is more comfortable for us and do with a lengthened spine, 26 up and down. You ready? When you've completed 26, let's come and sit on our heels in rock pose. For Sat Kriya. So Sat Kriya is one of the most amazing exercises to do for balancing the lower triangle. So we're going to interlace our fingers. Gentlemen, your right thumb is over the top. Ladies, left thumb is on the top. We'll all extend the index Jupiter fingers. Arms stretch up. Try to keep the elbows straight. So the arms can either be really hugging, but keep the shoulders relaxed, or if it's easier to keep the elbows straight, to have the arms at a little bit of an angle forward, that's fine. So we're going to chant Sat and pull the navel in and up. Don't just hammer it back to the spine. Sat, like that, right? And then Nam, everything relaxes, and you feel the flush at the third eye. It's like all of a sudden a movie screen lights up there. So eyes are closed, rolled up. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Inhale. Hold the breath and squeeze. Apply the root lock, rectum, sex organs, navel. Shoot the energy up. Hold this posture. Breathe all the breath out. Inhale. Again, squeeze. Exhale, float the arms down. Just integrate that for a moment. And we're going to repeat those three parts of the Kriya one more time. So inhale and exhale, and please come into frog pose. So 26 frogs, please. Go at your own pace. Take your time. When you're done with your 26, sit down and stretch your legs out. Good. Bring in your feet out in a V and keep the heels together. Good. So Barb, if you can put your feet like this, you'll have you'll have a much easier time. There you go. And then lift your head when you squat down. That's it. Yeah, so the head goes down and up. Yeah, good. So you stimulate the navel, the neck. And just, if you have to do less, it's fine. That's a challenging exercise. So legs stretch out when you're ready. Yeah, it really works on the thighs, huh? All right. So find the position holding onto your legs together, if that's comfortable for you. And begin with powerful breathing, 26 forward bends. This Kriya is for raising the Kundalini energy very, very quickly. When the Kundalini energy raises, all the chakras come online very uniquely and very powerfully. And it begins to work through any blocks that you may have or any imbalances in those triangles and vortexes. It's pretty cool. Powerfully breathing. All right, then when you're ready, come sit on your heels for Sat Kriya. Sat Kriya is like the everything Kriya. It's amazing. So interlacing the fingers, again, gentlemen, left or right thumb on top. Ladies, the left thumb on the top. Jupiter fingers extend. Arms stretch up. Chanting Sat with the navel in and up. Nam, relax, focus at the third eye. Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. Good. Keep going. This is balancing the lower and upper triangles beautifully. Do your best. Sat, Nam, 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 Sat, Nam. Inhale. Pull the energy up. Rectum, sex organs, navel, in and up. project upward. Exhale, keep the posture. Inhale again. Squeeze and project upward and outward to infinity and beyond. Exhale. Relax. Good job. Good job. Okay, we're going to take all that incredible Kundalini energy and we're going to move. Stand up. Stand up, stand up for Jesus. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Here we go. You ready?
Can keep my hands on myself. Pick up, dust them off, put them back up on the shelf. Yes, my little baby girl is in need. Am I coming out of left field? Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Got another mouth to feed. Leaving with the babies.
Come on, move everything. Don't leave anything out. Find a little piece of yourself that hadn't moved in a while and move it.
Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might have had your fill, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, feel it still. We could fight a war for peace. Giving to that easy living, goodbye to my hopes and dreams. Stop flipping for my enemies. We could wait until the walls come down. It's time to give a little to the kids in the middle. Oh, till it falls, won't bother me. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks. Yeah, your love is an abyss for my heart to eclipse now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. I've been feeling it since 1966 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Ooh, I'm a rebel just for kicks now. Let me kick it like it's 1986 now. Might be over now, but I feel it still. Might have had your fill, but I feel it still.
Good. Have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Put your hands in prayer pose at the heart center. And as you put your hands here, really press them so the elbows go straight out. Eyes are closed. We're going to chant up and down the spine with the Satanama. Satanama, 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 Really press the palms with force together. Strongly pressing. Feel the mantra moving up and down the spine. Balancing the tattvas, the elements at the heart center. Raising your self-esteem. Satanama, Satanama, Satanama. Inhale. Feel the energy moving up, up, up the spine. Exhale. Feel the energy moving down the spine. And just sit very quietly, integrating that. We had created a beautiful flow of the energy, which helps us to keep our self-esteem high, balancing these elements, the tattvas, which are a blend of the elemental energies with the satanama. Also working on the energy vortexes of the chakras and the triangles. Good. Take a breath in and exhale. All right, now we're going to get into our kriya. So please lie down on your left side and put your left arm like underneath your head like you're sleeping, but you're going to lay on your left side, so the right side's going to be up. Okay? Left arm under the head so the neck can relax as if you're going to sleep. And the right arm goes in front of the torso for balance. Lift your right leg all the way up and down in a steady pace as you do the breath of fire. It doesn't say how long, what the angle is, but you're just going to go up and down. Make the pace fast and graceful with the breath of fire. Good. Find your rhythm. We're going to switch to the other side in just a minute. We're working on the angular classification of the body now for health and rejuvenation. This is a really cool kriya. It's not very well known. So we're going to really have an experience of how this angular energy moves through the entire body very, very quickly. So go a little bit faster, please. Very good. Good. Go. Fast pace. Graceful. 30 seconds. You're pumping a lot of circulation through the glandular system as well. Okay, good. Let's switch sides. So you're going to lie on your right side now and do that same exercise of lifting the left leg now. Left arm is out in front of you for balance. And you're going to raise the leg up and down, all the way up and back down in a steady pace as you do the breath of fire. Less than a minute to go. Quicken the pace.
Hare
20 seconds, go quickly. Nice. Okay, now flip over and lie flat on your belly. Arms are resting along the sides. You're going to start kicking your buttocks. Steady, powerful, rapid pace with alternate heels. And just breathe normally. Try to kick the buttocks. Okay, good. Now we're going to sit in lion pose, which is sitting on the heels with the hands in front of the knees on the ground. So you'll be sitting like this, and we're going to stick our tongue all the way out and down, and we're going to inhale and exhale through the mouth as we bow the head down and come up. So we're going to exhale down. And really stick that tongue way out. Feel the stretch in the little muscle beneath the tongue. This is important. You're going to start making a sound like the lion is beginning to roar. Concentrate at your brow point. Keep a steady pace going. Good. Exhaling down, inhaling up. Good. Touching your forehead to the ground if you can. Couple more. Okay, good. Now we're going to lay on our stomach again and come up into cobra pose and alternately kick the buttocks again. Good. A little bit more. Good. Now relax the legs down. We're going to do a push-up from cobra pose. So your toes are going to curl up. You're going to push up, and then all right, continue in that manner. Good. Automatically just breathe in, inhaling in as you come up and exhale as you go down. We're going to have an experience in this Kriya of the whole body creating these different angles. It's really interesting. So again, this Kriya is for health and rejuvenation. Couple more. All right, now just rest for a minute, and we're going to stay in this cobra pose. Okay? That's it. That's it. Go back and forth. Focus on your breath. So try to keep your arms straight the whole time, Jan, and just move the hips up and down. That's it. Yes. Good. Exactly, Atomic. Good, Dave. Tops of the feet are flat. Nope. This is an alternating between cobra and front platform pose. Lift the buttocks up until the body forms a straight platform, and then back down into cobra. Just, sure. Yeah. That looks good. Yeah, looks awesome. This is a physical class, but it's summertime. It's good to do this. So keep going. Just got a little bit more to go. All right, now lift yourself up into front platform pose and stay there. Balance on the tips of the fingers and the tops of the feet and the toes. So you can curl your toes under a little bit. Neck is straight so you can look down to the ground. Breathe long and deep. We're going to start growling in just a minute. Let it come very deep from inside of you. Good. Rolling deep release of sound from the heart and diaphragm. Keep growling. Keep growling. This is amazing stress relief. Keep going. Yeah. Good. 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 A little bit more. All right, good. Relax. Good job. Now, wants us to come into Virasana and then lean all the way back. So you may want to use bolsters for this. Come back. You're going to come all the way back. Just like that, okay? You can prop yourself, Atomic. Don't give up. Just prop yourself. Yep, lay all the way back. Try to get the head as far back as you can so it's resting on something. And then relax as if you're asleep. Yeah. So turn the bolsters lengthwise, Barb. No. That's perfect, Atomic. Yeah, now go back, Barb. There you go. Look at you. Good job. Yeah, good. Nice, Dave. Good. Good. Angela, turn the bolsters the other way, lengthwise, like Barb has them. Nice, Charlotte. Yeah, this is a wonderful, beautiful, Barb. That's great. Yeah, try to stay back and relax into it if you can. I know, and this is a wonderful stretch for that. Your back is going to feel like $1,000,000 when you're done. Good job, Jan. Let's try to go for 30 more seconds in this posture. So try to be in the posture and just relax for 30 seconds. Drink some water. We're almost there. Almost there. Good. Now, when you can, bring yourself up into sitting in easy posture. Put your hands in Gyan Mudra and sit very, very still like the beautiful yogis that you are. Close your eyes and go into a conscious sleep while sitting up. Go into a conscious sleep while sitting up.
We're all done with the physical part. So be very grateful for this beautiful temple known as the physical body that you have, and it is perfect in all of its imperfections. You came to the planet at this time to be in this form, to be here now. Each of us has a purpose and an energy to contribute. Just breathe. Go into this conscious sleep, listening to this beautiful mantra of healing of the heart. And then staying in this very meditative state, go ahead and lie down in Shavasana. Lie on your back in Shavasana in this meditative state. Prop yourself accordingly. Let your arms be by your sides, palms up. Totally relax every muscle and consolidate your energy at your navel point, top of the lower triangle. Focus at your navel point. And then imagine that you're rising out of your body and looking back down at it. See it totally relaxed and healing. Bless your body to regenerate and recuperate. Stay focused on seeing your body below you. See the body healing, recuperating. Now begin to return back into the body through your navel point. Coming back fully into your body through your navel point. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rolling your wrist and rolling your ankles. Begin to rub your hands and the soles of your feet together. Good. Now open your arms out in a T on the floor. Drop your knees to the left. Just let yourself relax in this stretching twist. Inhale the knees up and exhale them now to the right. Good, and then hug your knees in towards your chest and rock on the spine. Rocking on the spine. Good. And we're going to do a meditation to repair stress damage in the lower triangle. So when we're in a lot of stress, generally the lower triangle tends to hold it. And it can create a lot of physical damage because of the energy drain that happens when that's occurring. So this meditation we're going to do will repair that. And the cool thing is it repairs it very, very quickly. So we're going to again use our thumbs to connect to the Mercury mound, which is the little mound beneath your little finger. All right? Each hand is the same. Your right hand is going to stretch straight up, hugging the ear. But your left arm is going to go 60 degrees with the palm facing down. Okay? So this is my right arm, straight up, and this is my left. I'm going to look, my eyes are going to go way down towards the lips. And the breath will just automatically begin to adjust itself. So 60 degrees with the arm. Let's relax and let's revisit what 60 degrees looks like. Okay, so here's 90. Here's 60. Here's 0. Here's 10. Here's 30. Here's 45. Here's 60. Here's 90. So it's a good angle, like V for victory. Like if you were going to put both arms out, you'd be like a big V. Okay, so make sure you get that real precise. Okay? Let's try that again. So right hand faces forward with the thumb connected. And then, it's nice if you bring your hand either starting from the top. I like to start from the top and drop down into it. And then you just kind of like click, you click in it. So the palm is down on the left, shoulders relaxed. Eyes are strongly directed downward towards the lips. So keep those eyes just barely open, looking towards that upper lip. You're looking past the tip of the nose. Keep the elbows straight. Stretch the arms up from the shoulders. This is working on your lower spine. It's alleviating problems that could be there. It's a direct healer for the kidneys and the adrenal glands, which are greatly affected by stress. Also, it's excellent for the heart. Breath will automatically become longer. Try to hold the arms perfectly still. We're not going to do the full 11 minutes. We're just going to go for 3 minutes. So be really precise with this. You can do it. Your mind is going to start really working on you if you start to feel uncomfortable. Work past that. Train yourself to hold steady. If you're shaking, that's wonderful. Things are moving out.
Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair.
Take the breath deep, deep, deep. Keep your focus steady on the upper lip. Just a few moments more.
a deep breath in. Perfect the posture. Exhale and relax. Shake the hands out. Bring your hands into prayer mudra. Being conscious of this great healing that you have granted yourself. And let's give a blessing. Blessing ourselves, blessing our loved ones. Blessing everyone on this planet and beyond this planet. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on. Let's close with one long Satnam. Inhale. Sat-nam. Blessed God within, give our mind the peace. May peace of mind give us peaceful coexistence. Give us the strength to live and let live. Give us the love of God in ourselves so that we can see God in all if we see God at all. Give us the strength and love to serve each other, trust each other, and smile with each other. Give us as the humans the light, the courage, the character, the commitment, and the consciousness. Let us have the strength not to hurt ourselves or hurt anybody else, whatsoever the chances are. Give us this day divinity, dignity, prosperity, and peace. In thy name we pray. Satnam.